So hello everyone, my name is Dr. Aditya and I've just given my UPSC CMS interview. तो मैं आज यहाँ हूँ आप लोगों को अपना UPSC CMS इंटरव्यू का एक्सपीरियंस बताने के लिए ऑल योर डाउट्स एंड जो भी आगे की फॉर्मेलिटीज़ है उसको शेयर करने के लिए. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ all of us have doubts that what all things we have to carry for the interview. आपकी इंटरव्यू होती है यूपीएससी भवन में, जो कि ढोलपुर हाउस शाहजहाँपुर न्यू दिल्ली में है. दैट्स द सेम वेन्यू वहाँ जहाँ पर यूपीसीसी की इंटरव्यू होती है. जो चीज़ें आपको लेके जानी है वो है सबसे पहले आपकी 10th की मार्कशीट और सर्टिफिकेट, जिससे they will match your name and date of birth. That will be the only proof that will be showing that it's your correct name and date of birth. Second thing, that's the very important thing, is the internship completion certificate. अगर आपके पास ICC नहीं होगी तो आपकी कैंडिडेचर को वो लोग प्रोविजनल में रख देंगे. And the third thing is the degree certificate. Listen, there are many universities that do not provide the degree certificate just after the completion of MBBS. Like it was same condition for me. मेरी यूनिवर्सिटी ने मुझे प्रोविजनल डिग्री सर्टिफिकेट दिया था, और वो जब तक कॉन्वोकेशन नहीं होता है उनका तब तक वो प्रोवाइड नहीं करते ओरिजिनल. तो उस केस में मेरे साथ प्रॉब्लम हुई. मुझे प्रोविजनल डिग्री सर्टिफिकेट दिखाने के बावजूद मुझे मार्कशीट मांगा गया. तो इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट यू कैरी ऑल योर डॉक्यूमेंट्स राइट देयर. मुझे फाइनल ईयर की मार्कशीट मांगी गई. Still, when I showed them the mark sheet, they put my candidature on conditional list. Then the third thing is the caste certificate. If you belong to any category or you are claiming for a category reservation, you should go for the caste certificate with the same number that you have given in the registration. If you are opting for the travel allowance, you should carry the printout of your ticket, whether it is a flight ticket or your train ticket or in any class of the train. But they will provide you the fare of the sleeper class train from your permanent residence to the New Delhi. Next thing is you should carry a photograph with name and recent date that should not be preceding within the 10 days. तो ये सब आपको वहाँ पर लगेगी. आपको फ़ोटोज़ लगेंगे 10, जिसमें 2 फ़ोटोज़ आपको इंटरव्यू के दिन यूज़ आएंगे, और बाकी 8 फ़ोटोज़ यू विल नीड इट फॉर मेडिकल. तो अब आते हैं कि कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था. ये सारा डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको लेके जाना था, और उसके बाद अब हम लोग बात करेंगे कि कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहता है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल उन्होंने मुझे 1 बजे बुलाया, एंड द timing to reach there was 12:45. I reached there at 12:30. मैंने बहुत सारी फ़ोटोज़ खिंचाई. You can see my thumbnail. मैंने बहुत सारी फ़ोटोज़ खिंचाई. उसके बाद अगर आपको बैग रखने के लिए कोई भी चीज़, अगर आप अकेले आ रहे हो, आपने होटल नहीं लिया, यू आर डायरेक्टली रीचिंग टू द यूपीएससी भवन, तो आपको बैग रखने के लिए एक जगह मिल जाएगी. आपको एक लॉकर मिलेगा जिसमें आप अपना मोबाइल फ़ोन्स और सारे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गैजेट्स रख सकते हैं. उसके बाद सारी जब चीज़ें हो जाती है, उसके बाद आपको बुलाया अंदर. सिक्योरिटी चेक इन के बाद अंदर जाने दिया जाता है. इट्स अ ह्यूज बिल्डिंग माय मैन. इट्स अ ह्यूज बिल्डिंग. इट्स सो नीट एंड क्लीन, एंड when you step inside the UPSC Bhavan, you feel like an officer. They treat you like that. They treat you like you are already an officer. तो ये मुझे बहुत अच्छी बात लगी. मतलब एक्सपीरियंस नेक्स्ट लेवल था. और उसके बाद फिर हमें भेजा जाता है अपने एक कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में, जहाँ पर ग्रुप्स डिवाइड किए जाते हैं. ग्रुप्स डिवाइड करने के बाद हमें वहाँ पर अपने अपने ग्रुप्स में भेज दिया जाता है. एंड I was having the last slot in my group. I was at the 7th position, and there were only 7 candidates in a group. So it was very, very difficult for me to manage the anxiety. All our documents were verified. We were given all kind of forms, like for the city of choice of postings and all, and the travel allowances for the medical, and many other forms. We filled all of them, and I was getting nervous, that's for sure. जब ये सब हो गया तो फिर हमारे लिए स्नैक्स, टी, कॉफ़ी सब कुछ अरेंज था. इट वाज was good. First of all, I thought कि मैं वो सब नहीं खाऊंगा जाके, but I thought to calm myself, I need to be familiar with the place. I need to be like in a very good mood. So मैं गया वहाँ पर, मैंने जाके बिस्किट जो जो सारे सारे स्नैक्स थे, कॉफ़ी, आई ट्राइड एवरीथिंग एंड दैट मेड मी लिटिल बिट कामर. तो वहाँ पर मेरे पैनल में 3 लोग थे. एक आईएएस ऑफिसर थी, एक मेडिसिन के सर थे, एक सर्जरी की मैम थे. तो जैसे मैं वहाँ पर घुसा, उसके बाद मैंने उनको ग्रीट किया एंड द आईएएस मैम वाज सो जेनरस, सो हम्बल. शी फर्स्ट told me to sit and relax, and her words only calmed my mind. She motivated me a lot in the starting only. मैंने नीट पीजी का एग्ज़ाम पेज भर दिया एंड आई गॉट अ डिसेंट रैंक एंड आई बी गेटिंग अ सीट ऑफ माई चॉइस. सो आई हैव नॉट स्टडीड एनीथिंग इन द लास्ट 2-3 months, anything, not a single word, because my interview was scheduled on 7th of November, and डे बिफोर दैट वहाँ पर हमारी चॉइस फिलिंग. उन्होंने सबसे पहले मुझे पूछा कि वाई डू यू वांट टू टेक CMS एंड नॉट PG. तो ये सब बहुत ही बेसिक सवाल होते हैं. सबसे फर्स्ट सवाल कि वाई डू यू वांट टू ज्वाइन CMS. सेकंड सवाल, वाई डू यू वांट टू ज्वाइन CMS ओवर PG. ओके, ये 2 सवाल मस्ट है. मैंने वहाँ पूछा तो हर किसी से ये सवाल पूछा गया था. सो यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर दैट वेल. आई हैव प्रिपेयर दैट वेल ओनली. आई गेव अ वेरी गुड आंसर. शी वाज pleased with my answer. And then she asked me about basic stuffs like when do you completed your internship, what are you doing after your internship. तो मैंने उन सब का जवाब दिया. तो ये सब कुछ बेसिक सवाल. तो इसके बाद उन्होंने सीधे पूछा मुझसे कि ड्यूरिंग इंटर्नशिप विच पोस्टिंग्स डिड यू लाइक द मोस्ट. तो मैंने बोला कि मुझे मेडिसिन पोस्टिंग अच्छी लगी. एंड दैट, बिलीव मी, दैट वाज द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक. मेडिसिन इज़ माई फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट, बट they didn't ask me anything like core medicine stuffs. उन्होंने मुझसे सबसे पहला सवाल पूछा कि सो आदित्य, टेल मी, अगर आपके अंकल हैं जिन्होंने रात में कुछ खाया और वो सुबह आके आपके पास बोल रहे हैं कि उनको ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि उनका फूड स्टक हो गया है चेस्ट में, तो आप आगे कैसे प्रोसीड करोगे. आई ट्राई टू गिव हिम सम आंसर्स रिलेटेड टू GERD or like some foreign body, but he was not at all convinced. And my first question only, I was little bit in pressure. Then he was not satisfied with my answer. Then he told me to he went to another question. He asked me about Kala-Azar and what are the diagnostic tests and that we can do in Kala-Azar. I told that antigen test, RK39 and all, bone marrow aspirate, bone marrow biopsy and splenic biopsy. And when I told him splenic biopsy, he was not at all happy, because he said that spleen is a very vascular organ and why should we do biopsy there. But I read it when I was preparing for NEET-PG that spleen biopsy is also done if other impedances are inconclusive. So but he told me that we do not do that. So I agreed and said that okay, so that's all. Then he went for like what are the treatments for visceral leishmaniasis, and I told him Frotarecin B, liposomal. He asked me about what is the liposome, and I was not knowing that time what is a liposome. I forgot. I forgot. Then he asked me how do we prepare amphotericin B for liposomal amphotericin B in place for the normal amphotericin B. I knew some things. I told him and he was convinced. And about the preparation of liposomal amphotericin B, I gave a good answer. He was convinced about that. And then he asked me some things about cardiology, like heart murmurs, and that time I thought that he is coming to core medicine, and I gave all the answers related to that, the murmurs and all. And that was now he came to my hobby, the medicine one. Now I thought that कि अब ये मेरे range में आ रहा है. My hobby is playing football, and I thought that I can answer every question related to football. and he told me that Aditya, you have mentioned that your hobby is playing football, so you want to organize a blood donation camp while playing football. Um, I was frustrated, like, you asked me about football, you don't you are again asking me about the blood donation camp and things like that, and how will you proceed. I gave him some answers, and he was still, he was not very convinced with my answer. uh, then after that he told me that Aditya, your district is famous for dye exposure. What all things can be caused by dye exposure? I straight away told about urinary bladder cancer and all. And he said that you always talk about the fancy things, you do not emphasize on the basic things. So what is the most common things that can be related to dye exposure? Then I said asthma can be there, then dermatitis can be there. Then he said, yeah, now you are coming to the right point. And that was it. That was it about the medicine one. And the surgery, ma'am, continued from where the medicine guy stopped. And she asked me, Aditya, you have mentioned that dye exposure causes bladder cancer. Can you tell me about the staging of the bladder cancer and how do we treat it? So I don't know how, but I knew the staging. That's it. I don't know how. I told them about the staging and the treatment for each and every stage, and they were quite impressed from that. They were quite impressed. I don't know how it came from my mind back to me. I've studied that a lot of time before. So I told about the bladder cancer one, and then he asked me about if we do cystectomy, where will the urine collect? I told them urine bag, and we can put a urine bag. She asked me where should we put the urine bag, in the left side or the right side? I was not able to answer that. Then she asked me about can we consider it as an occupational hazard? I said yes. I was not sure about that, but I said yes. She asked if it is an occupational hazard, what all things the government can do. She was basically asking about the ESI Act. I told the extended sickness benefit and all. She said okay, and then she asked, according to WHO, what's the exact number of occupational hazards mentioned? I straight away told that, sorry ma'am, I don't recall it right now. And then she asked about other exposures and cancer related to them. That was it for the cancer part. And then she asked me about the bed sores, the staging of bed sores, the treatment for stage 1 and 2, and the kind of dressings that is done for bed sores. And then she asked me some tricky questions about what if he bed wets, what will we do with the bed? And I said some unnecessary stuff, and she was not convinced by that. And then उन्होंने मुझसे बेड सोर्स के बारे में पूछा सबको. उसके बाद मुझे बर्न्स के बारे में पूछा, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ फ्लूइड्स के बारे में पूछा. तो I was able to answer most of the surgery questions, and I mentioned that my favorite subject is medicine. So IS ma'am told me, Aditya, you should reconsider your choice for taking medicine, and you can opt for surgery as well. Yeah, I told her, yes ma'am, I'll think of it. Then she asked me questions about ophthalmology. She asked me about pterygium. She asked me about surgeries of the pterygium, the daycare surgery part, and how do we prevent the recurrence for the pterygium. I told her mitomycin C. She asked me IV or IM mitomycin C. I said topical mitomycin C. And that was the time when she ended her questions and transferred me back to the IS. IS straight away told me that, okay Aditya, your interview is over. I think it took me 20 to 25 minutes of the interview, and that was it. The interview was very good. हालांकि मुझे वो इंटरव्यू में बहुत ही जलील किया गया, but the overall experience was good. The overall experience was very good. When I came back from the interview, I was quite happy. I felt that at the last points of the interview, at the second half of the interview, I was very good with the answers. They were pleased with my answers, and that's where my interview ended. And they say that all is well when it's end. So in the next video I'll tell you about the medical. मेरा medical 2 दिन बाद हुआ because my interview was on Friday and Saturday Sunday छुट्टी होती है, तो मेरी medical Monday को ही, but मेडिकल बाकी लोगों की नेक्स्ट डे ही हो जाती है। तो उसके बाद सब्सिक्वेंट वीडियोस में मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि हाउ टू प्रिपेयर फॉर यूपीएससी सीएमएस एक्सक्लूसिवली, क्योंकि मैं यूपीएससी सीएमएस की प्रिपरेशन करता था। आई एम फ्रॉम बिहार, आई एम फ्रॉम पेरिफेरल मेडिकल कॉलेज इन बिहार। सो मैं कैसे यूपीएससी सीएमएस का प्रिपरेशन करता था, मैंने कैसे इंटरव्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर किया। सो आगे सब्सिक्वेंट वीडियोज़ में मैं आपको ये ज़रूर बताऊँगा। So stay tuned with my channel, and there will be a lot of content in this channel. Hope so. So thank you everyone for watching my video.